Hello there, folks. This is Hatman, and I hope you're having a lovely day. We're playing Ultimate General American Revolution. Well, in today's episode, our task is to take a couple of forts. Actually, two forts, to be precise. We have Fort St. Marie, and we have Fort something. And as you can see, I brought quite of a force here to strike the enemy. And, well, one of the issues here is that my men are slowly running out of food. You can see that we have additional brigade of natives with us. They were here as a gift. So we don't really care much about what happens to them. And I did not really bring a supply regiment because if you guys remember some of the previous episodes, they get to... they tend to get stuck on stuff, basically left and right. And I know it's really dumb to go this far, but I just don't care. I just do not want to take care of supply regiments all the time. So basically this is the rationale. But we lost a lot of men during the march. That's for sure. Let us speed up a little bit so we can get into position. And because our guys are exhausted, they are moving so slowly. Nah. Okay, we're getting some reputation points. Guys, let's go after them. Let's see what we can do here. I just want to see natives in action. That's pretty much it. And by the way, we got 4,000 more French troops. Currently, we researched Spanish musket. We are researching the French Charleville or Charleville 66. Why the hell are we so far away from the fort? That's a big question. What is happening with these guys? Are they only glitching out just because of how they're positioned, or is there another reason for them to glitch? Seems like the models are glitching completely for some reason. I do not know why. But well. We're just gonna move all of these guys together. Nah, or we can just use this. Come on, guys. Slowly but surely we will be moving. Why are these guys constantly exhausted? Maybe because they have no food? Maybe this is the prime reason. We will see as we proceed. I expect to find British somewhere. Just not exactly sure where. But look at this. Like, I've seen these guys before and they were not glitching like this. They're just drifting. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's... Okay. Fall back. You guys can form a line over here. We're gonna flank them, of course. And you guys will flank them. For some reason, they could not get ammo. I do not know why or how or where, but they just couldn't get supplied. Even though they were in the fort. Oh my god, this is an eyesore. What the hell is this? Yeah, let's go after them. You guys, why are you exhausted? Maybe because they are hungry, really. How about we stop? Yeah, could be. Okay, these guys are getting wrecked. Just get out. I'm not sure if we will have to deal with guys in the fort once again. It would really suck if we had to do it. Come on, guys. Let's move. Let's not pay for it. You can see that we have a heck of a lot of money right now. Come on. Put some pressure on them. Oh, there are some supplies, and I would like to get my elites. I'm gonna leave brigade, and you're gonna go there to resupply. We're just gonna stop here for a while. I think we're gonna get the fur traders. There's a really long way to go. I'm not sure that our troops will survive that long. Join a brigade. There's literally no ammo here. No food here. No provisions. Fort Shirley. Okay, let's pay a little bit of money for it. These guys are getting wrecked. Just because of lack of food. But we don't really care. We just want to take that fort. Let's go to battle and just see what happens. I'm kind of curious if they glitch again or not. Maybe it was just one-time thing. Actually, it's not. They are glitching so much. That is not even funny. You guys gonna move up? Yeah, to a better position. We're fighting militia, so we don't really care. Damn it, they're running away. I just need to take that final fort. And then we can focus on other stuff. Ammunition, nah. No. We have a problem with these guys. It will take quite some time for our guys to get into position. "14 specialists. Dissolving of an alliance. There's also a bug that every few weeks, French and Spanish kind of stop their alliance and they restart it again for some reason. I do not know why. But let me check. It's May 6th, so maybe some buildings could be constructed. Like we have $700,000. Let's go with additional forts on this side. I'm a little bit afraid of the natives, to be honest. That's the reason we're building these forts. I don't think that the British are gonna do a lot, but natives can. If they decide, they could do a lot of harm. Let's go with armory because I don't see anything else that could be useful here. In Monroe, a regional warehouse. Just not interested in construction anymore in these areas. There's nothing useful that we can construct. Maybe we can build newspaper. But as you guys can see, textile mill. We can have this one and I don't really believe it pays off to do anything else. But let's check construction management. You can see that they changed a lot of UI nowadays. It looks different. We're gonna go with more supplies. I just feel like we don't have sufficient. And we're gonna go with extra military infrastructure in some areas. Sir Henry Clinton. Okay, this will increase the cost of our intelligence, but we do not care much. These guys could actually go back. I feel like it. I don't think they're necessary anymore. So maybe we should just send them back. Or they can go there and we're gonna use our troops over here. I think I'm gonna dismiss these natives because they cannot resupply with ammunition. There is a bug, and yeah, we have no provisions. So I think I'm gonna be sending them home. New York, Philly. Let's pause. I believe that we should first fight in New York. I think that's more important than anything else. You guys gonna go to New Haven? Oh boy. Why does it say that? Okay. These guys gotta move there. How many men can we muster? This would be 4,000, 6,500, and yeah, we can have 10,000 men in New York. Well, guys in Philly can wait for the reinforcements. How about here? French musket in basically 4 days, we can get it. So let's do exactly that. How about you guys join a brigade? Oh, our guys are fighting? Let's go to battle and then we'll try to reorganize. Those 4,000 Frenchies that join again mean a lot. And if we would have guns, then I would not be afraid to use them. They have a battery or two. But I think the batteries are actually full. We're gonna send our natives first into the battle. Then these guys should be next. We should be able to overwhelm them quickly. I do not expect serious resistance on their side. Come on, guys. need everybody. I understand that our guys are a little bit tired, but... there is nothing much we can do here. Okay, we wrecked them. And we have mortars, so we're just gonna move closer. Let's move with these guys as well. Can we try to open fire? Okay. You guys can move up. Look at the glitching. I have no idea what is happening. I've never seen it before. I just hope they do something about it. Let's speed it up. You guys can get into a better position. I don't think they have anywhere to go, basically. So... we just need mortars to get into position, and then they're just gonna flee, probably. We're gonna have a couple of guys on this side. We're gonna have a couple of guys on that side. Yeah. Just as I said. They are running away, but where are they gonna run? What are they gonna do? Charge in. Let's see if we can... catch some of them. Order our guys to stop firing, just to make sure we do not lose any men in the process. Okay, they're in perfect condition. Maybe they still have some value in the battlefield. Yeah, let them go. He showed only 3% casualties, which is impossible because I'm sure we lost maybe 100 or so, especially native contingent. There was a quick patch, maybe yesterday, and changed some things. Game doesn't run as smooth as before, and I had a crash just before, maybe like an hour ago. So it's not a perfect situation. You're gonna leave brigade. Just go there. Everybody else, you guys can try to go home or whatever was left out of you. Let's see. Yeah, we should be slowly moving towards New York. These guys are. They're going to New Haven. And you guys gonna try to join brigade. We have 5,000 men here. I cannot see that ship. Okay, they're coming over here. So you're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna have two of you get out, join the brigade. What kind of a mess is this? Okay, you're just gonna move here. We're gonna get you guys there just to soak up some supplies, some provisions. Let's pay for that damn loyalty. We all gonna go back, and whoever is alive will go to Montreal. The same should apply to you guys. Can go there. Join a Gary. Join a brigade. Let me check though. Perfect. We can get the French musket finally. I'm not sure if we're gonna be in position though. On time, they might take Hempstead, but there is literally nothing for them to do there. So they can take it, but what's the point? We're gonna take it back. Okay, you guys pretty much soaked up everything, and now we can slowly begin to move back to this area. We would not suffer so many casualties, as I said, if I just brought my supply regiment, but I didn't want to do that, so we're gonna allow them to take Hampstead. How about here? Let's pay for the Connecticut. We do not want to fight them here. Let me check just a second. We can go with what? Probably this one? And here, carbines for... Yeah. Carbines for the cavalry, then Pennsylvania rifle. Plus 5 for, plus 10% fortification penetration is not really something that I care about. It's not difficult to take forts in this game, so... let's go to production management. And now muskets, 15,000 brown besses. Quite impressive. We are not even using our full potential. Let me check. Charville 66. 41 per day. I think that maybe we should discontinue brown besses. Or maybe we can produce one more. Yeah, so we can have double production here. We can go low with short brown besses and classical brown besses. I don't think they're really necessary. Okay, guys, let's move here. I just hope that they would fix these armies so they don't kind of spread out too much. If you're spreading out too much, you're preparing yourself to get wrecked by the enemy. So it's always a bad idea to spread out too much. Come on. We have to kill them and then go south. Let's try to fight. If we cannot fight them, they would just flee. But that would also be acceptable, in my opinion. If they just decide to run, this will be ideal. Because we have double the men. And this is probably the best scenario you can hope for. What is the situation over here? Seems okay. We gonna have mortars on the front lines. And we're gonna have our 12-pounders in front of our troops. Okay, we have more mortars, so we're just gonna push them aside, left and right. Just hoping they will get there in time. And now we're not afraid to lose our French forces because we can actually resupply them with homemade guns. We don't have to purchase anything. You guys gonna go to the west. It feels kind of glitchy. After the latest patch, gameplay is not as smooth as it used to be. So they definitely screwed something over during that patch. I do not know what, but something is not adding up here. These guys can go here. And we need to expand this flank. Come on. I'm not sure if my FPS is lower or whatever the hell is the problem. But yeah, it's kind of glitchy. And I do not know what is causing it to occur. That glitchiness. You guys can go to the right flank. We have heck of a lot of skirmishers. The problem is they're using French rifles. They're not really... not rifles, pardon me. They're using French muskets. They're not really using skirmish roll guns. Because they would do more damage like that. But I guess that's okay. Let's see if we can squeeze you there. You, my friends, can get into a bit of a better position. We're gonna have Arnold in the center. We'll have these guys as a tactical reserve, so they can move up on both flanks. You guys gonna be tactical reserve for the right flank, and that's pretty much it. Let's speed it up. All this setup for nothing. He's gonna go back. And all this setup for nothing, as I said. So we spent how many? Like 5 minutes organizing our troops, and then... Okay, we surrender. If they want to flee, then just flee before battle occurs. Like, okay, there is a button. They're gonna flee. Just flee. Another additional problem is, like, why do we get to lose time for this? I don't really get it. I don't really understand how this can be a viable tactics, and why don't they fight? This is a big question. Why we don't get them fighting? No. You guys gonna go south to Philly. I would say the same. I think they changed regiments. Supply regiments, I think, used to have 300 men. Maybe I mixed something up, but I'm kind of confident they had 300 men. Okay, you guys go to Philly. Where the hell is our cavalry? Our cav can move to Freehold. No. You stay there. She's gonna join a brigade. No. They're going... Did they go back, or what did they do? I completely forgot that we did not capture Hampstead. I was kind of eager to push my forces elsewhere. Now, we could get one more general, but I think we're gonna wait. Not gonna waste any more points for the time being, just because I feel like I'm not under any pressure to do so. You guys can now move there. Kind of feel obliged to pay for it. Okay, these guys are starving. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, they're lacking provisions again. Well, that was to be expected. Oh, we can upgrade textile mill. We have sufficient numbers of men to consider fighting them now. And we're gonna have our cav. Let's slow down so we can organize our troops. I also wish we could organize a bit better, or we would have an easier time organizing our troops. And we don't have to always kind of click 3 times to get men into brigade. It's kind of tedious, especially for major battles. And I guess they're also gonna flee here. If we can combine all of our forces. I'm afraid because these guys tend to glitch. So I'm afraid they're gonna just walk into the enemy and we're gonna lose all supplies and munition. Can you guys move there? No. You go back to the... Are we gonna see a battle there? Let's go after these guys. No time to waste. We have to put some pressure on them. Nah. We're gonna fall back. They should flee. It's very chaotic. I did not expect them to, well, go north just because we had army in their territory. And now the big question is, are they gonna fight? If we spend all of our time just, preparing for the fight and everything, and they just refuse to fight us, what's the point? Literally, what's the point? Okay, we have these guys over here. I'm just gonna move cannons up front. I think they're gonna flee. If they fled in the previous situation, they're gonna flee even more now. We're gonna have a couple of these guys, and they're just gonna make connected line between our forces. And I'm gonna take skirmishers and also kind of push them to this side. Yeah. Let's go back to global map. We're not gonna waste any time. I'm curious if they're gonna try something now. They're gonna stay where they are. Because now they have nowhere to go. I really don't get it. Like, why do we enter the battle if they're not gonna fight? And if I did not start a battle here, my men would have lost convincingly. Like, I kid you not. You guys actually gonna go after them. And you guys as well. Come on. Just gonna move with George Washington. These guys gonna get wrecked. Can you retreat from that fight? Fall back. Let's fall back. Perfect. Look at the prisoners, man. Are these guys still fighting, or? Okay, now they're not. Okay, not even gonna fight here. They're pushing us back. Come on, guys. Let's move into new positions. Come on. Charge in. Kill them where they stand. We're not gonna pay for that. Let me check. Let's go with 24 pounders because why the hell not? You guys can go to Morristown and try to replenish. We lost some men, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Let me check production numbers. Very soon we should be able to replenish our French... I don't want to say mercenaries, but our French guys. You guys can stay in Monroe. We're gonna have these guys in Philly. We should also have these guys in Philly, I would say. Everybody else can go to Fort Clinton, New Haven, and places like that. Freeholds? Seems like we damaged our agricultural production. You guys can stay in Philly. I think that soon the campaign should open up. We're gonna have you in Russell. Arnold, go to New York. Let's speed it up. We fought off 2 naval invasions. Who knows when the next one will be? This is a bit too much. Just gonna push you to New Haven. Hartford is really having a hard time. Maybe we can go up to the capital. These guys are so slow because they're exhausted and they have no provisions. Here it doesn't matter because we have very high loyalty level. So even if they do something, would not change much. Yeah, will not change much. How about Alexandria? Can we expect... let's build an armory. And what are we gonna do here? Should we go for a warehouse? Maybe. Textile mill. Not sure if we should upgrade these forts. Like, what's the purpose of having them here? I just want to make sure the British are not there. But basically anything else is irrelevant. Oh yeah. Perfect. Maybe now we can go for like Grenadiers companies or... Reputation cost, unit provision. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with the Art of War. Even though it will take forever to complete, we can have another general. But which one is better? Nathaniel Green or Charles Lee? I think that Green is better. Has better stats, at least. And we're gonna have him in Boston? Okay. Maybe... what do we do? Oh, and speed. Command radius. And we're gonna go with... firearms. We have just a little bit more to wait. Let me go to construction. We'll make sure we have more provisions. Canadian provinces are really, really good. You could see that it was like they have 12 slots. That's really amazing. $89, very high tensions though. Maybe we should consider moving some troops down south. Tensions are lower, but I have no idea why. We're still fighting. Okay, maybe this is a bit too much. So I'm gonna send a bunch of you guys to Fort St. John's. Nah, not gonna pay for that. Go to Russell. Nah. Maybe we can put General Arnold into Baltimore. We can stay here in Philly. We can have General Green. And he will be responsible for New York and Boston. We still keep some men around Boston just in case. But that's pretty much it. I think that now the southern part of campaign should open up. We're just gonna wait. Let's transfer some of our French units to Dover. How big is the garrison there? Yeah. Can contain them. General Washington. How about Cambridge? Yeah, we can get guys from Monroe to Cambridge. Because we're expecting... forts to open. We have a lot of men in Montreal. I'm not sure if this is purposeful, that we cannot resupply them. But it's quite annoying. We drained Philly. I would like to see another supply party with somebody that has low stats. Potentially. Look at this guy. Samuel Stones. I think that maybe we can fit him somewhere. Okay. This guy has the lowest. You can actually choose. Look at that. Yeah, now they changed it, so for artillery and supply companies, you can choose the arsenal. Before, they used to get like some very, very short-range guns, but now you can actually get them whatever you want. And you're gonna get those guys. Let's create. We could also get 2 more cavalry regiments, because look at the money. Like, we're making so much money. We don't care about anything else. So let's get cavalry regiment here. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have to be anyone that's like super good or anything. We're gonna give you. Maybe we can buy some Dragoon carbines, so we don't have to use short brown besses. Let's go to market and let's check. Nah, we cannot. It's okay. It's fine. Here we can get another cavalry regiment. Charles Lee. Okay. Short brown bess. Artillery tactics, not worth it. It would be cool when we get the carbines. How about in Monroe? We're gonna send these guys over there to pick up supplies. And I have no idea what to build here. Let's go with a church. Our relationships with the natives are getting better. We're gonna give you stamina and efficiency. I think we're gonna do the same with these guys. Because stamina is the most important thing with the cavalry. If they get tired, they are useless. They cannot really fight. Is it 15th of June when map opens up? I don't know. There is a sea invasion. I just hope it happens around New York because we have the most men around New York. Come on. One more day, man. One more day. Nothing is happening. I don't know. Maybe it's in August? I guess every part of the map would open up on a different date. So maybe it will be after the invasion. Well, guys, anyways, we're above an hour, so I'm gonna call it a day, and maybe then the next episode would be with actual southern part of the colonies. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.